Good morning, fellow televiewers on the ACN television network. Welcome to another episode of the No Connie Talk Show.
In the making, history made already.
This is a show where we talk the people's language for Biafra and the people's language for Ambazonia, the Pidgin English. And I'm me, Capo Daniel, una host. So I'll play this music and welcome everybody. And we'll go straight into this topic today, which is very, very important and very, very critical. Welcome, fellow viewers. This is your host, Capo Daniel, the Ambazonian Governing Council Deputy Defense Chief for the ADF. Gonna be welcome today, na Saturday for Hong Kong time, and at the same time, na Friday for inside Ambazonia. When if you imagine God's war, God is wonderful. People living at different time in different space in the same world. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching me in the IDP camp, you are watching me in Kondotiti through your mobile phone on YouTube, I want for salute una, for tell una say we dey together. For all Ambazonian, them where they don't be displaced by the war, the IDP them, the refugee them, and those who don't be displaced by economic deprivation from the recolonization of our territory by Cameroun government, I want for salute una all across the globe. As soon as they watch me for ACN, una come good, I salute una all. And this one at the No Connie Talk Show. Now a show where they speak the truth and only the truth. Now man to hold and take them, for carry them, for give una Ambazonia people some standard. In a war where be full of fake news and confusion, would therefore bring una the facts. Una fit count on me, una fit trust me, una host and the organization where they save our country through the Ambazonia Governing Council. Indeed, a democratic institution full of people of goodwill and strong moral backbone and moral compass. Ladies and gentlemen, una welcome. As our tradition for this show it be, we always start with the music for welcome all man. Today I don't pick a very good music. Even though I dey laugh, I dey vex plenty for my heart because of things wey happen for inside Ekondo Titi. I will go get to that later on, and we'll also get good news today where they come from the European Parliament, where they don't pass a resolution, and I will present now a little bit briefing for that resolution while I wait for our Secretary of State's office and the Vice President's office for give us detailed guidelines according to the expectation that will be getting during this process, and which way this particular document mean going forward. I'm going to bring that one for una later. But first, make I bring this music. It will give me time to adjust myself and get ready for do my presentation for today. The one night music for the Savannah State, in particularly for Nkwen, and a big dance way there for inside the whole Mezam, bottle dance. And I hope say in Ambazonia, in free Ambazonia, we go and develop this type of culture, this type of dance, where we go international and people then go fit share and partake of this wonderful gift where the people then from Ambazonia then get them to share them with them.
Dance and go down. Enjoy yourself. Feel free. Hot and break and shake. When I say hot, break, you have to hot and break. But you just hot.
Hey, I love our culture.
Enjoy yourself.
Your own countryman.
And folks, seem left and right. Open out, dancers, open out.
Fit culture, lovely people of Ambazonia. This is our culture, beautiful regalia. And when I see this type of dance, they used to dance so like competition. When you know follow order for the instructor or the musician, they will move you for dance floor until winner a day. Like beautiful dance for couples, for people where they just get love for dance. As I love dance, imagine with the dance kizumba for here, with the dance merengue. What about with the dance bachata and zouk? What about giving to the world bottle dance from Ambazonia? Enjoy. Enjoy yourself. Hey. Yeah. Man we know you know.
False to.
Hey, I like the part that part na sense pass king.
Please, Johnson, open your ears. I will see who get this prize today.
We get a wonderful culture. We don't be suppressed immensely. It don't almost be killed, and a time to restore everything back to a former glory. Hey,
Time hotter.
hey,
Hot again.
hey,
Hotter.
hot dog.
False to. Break. Break and shake up. Ning, 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 ning. Time hotter.
Hey, woo!
False to.
Hey,
Hotter.
hey, that was video, Mami Amina.
Single. And double rule.
Double rule, man and woman turn around.
Rule and continue. Simply after ride and enjoy your ladies.
Enjoy your ladies, enjoy your ladies. Bobby, enjoy your ladies. G, enjoy your ladies. Ngu, Adamu, Ngwa, Tie. Stay with them, una enjoy yourself. Take pride in your culture, your national culture.
Time hot.
From Atlantic to Savannah State.
Hot again.
Don't be shy. Embrace our culture. Embrace each other as brothers and sisters from this.
False to.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was it for that song. As I said for the beginning of this show, now a Swedish beta presentation as we get both good news and bad news for presenter for now. We ran the come with very good news where they come out from the European Parliament. It done they in the pipeline for so long. The French government they done battle them out. As soon as know the Europeans them, they go treat this matter the way they always treat Africans them, like we being as sub-human beings at the back door. But even at the back door, we will continue for fight and for push the aspiration of our people, for make the case for the people's right of the people of the southern British Cameroon, for the people of Ambazonia, who deserve nothing but their right as a state, as a nation people, the right of self-determination, to determine for themselves the outlook of their territory as they have made that determination is for independence. Would battle and will be very happy for get this resolution today. Everything we want them in day for day. There are some things that we don't like in that document, but definitely you get the French they with the back. They also get their block for the way they push for their agenda, and they go try to suppress anything we go give our people them access to their full right. But we'll be very happy today. Say this one are some of the product and some of the good effort with the Basque Party their representative within the block of 20 members of European parliamentarian them where they belong for day, where they push forward their own agenda for day. We'll be very happy for the wonderful work with the Danduam and some other parliamentarians for Europe where they don't go out of their way for sympathize with the oppressed people for the British Southern Cameroon, the recolonized people of Ambazonia. We'll be very happy and we'll salute them. Doing a big and huge step for Ambazonia. It will give the European Union as an institution legal tool them for pursue a policy where will help we for stop this war where Cameroon government either impose them upon us. It's a problem we for be solved amicably as gentlemen recognizing standard international laws we apply for our territory, yet Pobia declare war upon us and will be forced for fight for defend ourselves and will be forced for fight for liberate ourselves from La Republique du Cameroon rule of our territory. So I will keep that aside. Subsequently, I will bring on a detailed analysis after I get a memo from our State Department as well as from the Office of the Vice President when I be handle this issue with the friendly parliamentarians and our international partners and where they sympathize with our people. So, ladies and gentlemen, today I go one for bring una just message what they get them just now for ground zero, where they come out hot in the camp. It shows say for inside Bali, for Bangui, all those area them La Republic it unleash terror for our people. This starts since for the 19th of this month. I think that is Friday. We run the monitor the situation. La Republic then be stopped following multiple attacks by the Ambazonia Defense Forces for Bangui Road, all that road for day. I think when I done see the pictures, maybe I need to remind una once more. A picture then this will be shown how La Republic they don't block the road for the side for Manfay, the Trans-Saharan Highway Road. They don't block them also for inside this side for inside Bengui Road for Bali area day where they go to for a cock. They be done block this road then because they be the fear for past since Ambazonia Defense Forces they be launched that attack for them. Make I bring that picture again. I don't know if that picture is fine or not. I think when I see this ambush where we take them for inside Bengui Road, inside Bali Day for the Trans-Saharan Highway. The other one for the vehicle will then be exploded, it then be vaporized by our bomb unit. I think those pictures then be very, very far-fetched. But definitely I think when I get the picture. So after those multiple attacks, the Cameroon government, their military, they not be capable for pass again with the armored vehicle, then be stuck. As them be stuck, they rain terror on our people. Them. They don't turn their guns against innocent civilians for inside Bali. And I get news now, as I talk for now, within 4 hours ago, these are images that are coming out from Bali. When I see Cameroon government in that camp inside town, inside Bali for they record the air and I wait in a Tingo or Tinjo for inside Bali. Now places then this way they burn them. These burnings they take place around 4 hours ago. The Scotch Est policy for La Republic it is still go on right now inside our territory. They still work at born villages 4 years after they never stop and they threaten the villagers just like I be tell when I say last week, the Cameroon government they know say one of the very strong weapon where our population get them na their mobile phone devices. Every time we then take videos and pictures of Cameroon government and then they narrate them, they explain them very well, talk the date, give the location, and report their observation for the Cameroon military for carry out this atrocity them. It pass will pass them for the international communities and the whole Cameroon government to account. Cameroon government, like any criminal regime, they try to hide their crimes. They use other smart way them, use their agents, them sleeper agents them, for fool our people and for intimidate them with no record. This violence, it is real. The campaign to stop our people from using their mobile phone is real. But you as a victim on ground zero, every time you must do everything humanly possible to record and report all acts of Cameroon terrorism in our territory and transfer those materials to us. Do not delete them. Do not stay without recording them. If you have family members who are in the diaspora that you can transfer those images to, if you can record them and hide them in your cloud or hide them somewhere, do it. That is the only way Cameroon will not get away with their crime. Don't listen to anybody who say the contrary. Do the right thing and protect our people by stopping the impunity of Cameroon terrorism in our territory. I'll play one of the audio from ground zero from the person who take this video and Munago Yehai go to the report exactly which way the Cameroon, the strategy where the Cameroon government it use them for ground. Make I play this audio for this informant.
Bali na aron tayo again na Bali nyonga Bali Musadani na Bali nyonga
Now forward them.
Don't change.
Now yeah.
Yes, that's what they talk. I'm the same man no yeah army no if the year say the army don't come born they go bomb all houses they put up. That's what they work at they do everywhere.
So una yeah that one na the citizen volunteer that way he don't record these crimes, he don't send the video them. He talks a lot of public, then come then catch all man the poo people there for ground, then beat them all, then them bomb their house, then burn their store them, then burn their bicycle them, then burn their bands. That means same banda for places that they keep chop they made there for a long time when are the only way most of this family them now people where they live only for subsistence agriculture. That means that they don't go work farm, gather small chop, you can't chop them. They destroy their whole endings them. Collective punishment. Randomly. They never charge anybody. And I interview you very well. Maybe I will try to release the interview. He said they no ask no man any question. They no charge any man. He has to define a gun or they define Amber Boy. Then those round people they will quarter, enter house, burn them all. And most of them made the toxin a young guy they did and just Cameroon military they come out for school. So nothing in this way they teach them. Mean they can't do them. Nothing in this be systemic. Cameroon government it do this one across our territory, burn house and kill our people them. and we cannot allow it. We must continue to fight. Just like the response to a bully is not to stay quiet, you have to fight, rather die standing up than to die on your knees, because in any way they will kill you as soon as they have any excuse or even no excuse at all. Nobody is safe from Cameroon terrorism. Nobody is safe from Cameroon terrorism. There are even more atrocity that I'm going to put and highlight, but it could be very hypocritical if we need to also acknowledge, say, we get problems within our own family as a people. Say some of our own picking them, they be used for commit also atrocity against our people. Some have been used by Atangan Paul. As soon as I see very well, I hope I could get that pictures in this particular file. Apologies, please give me just a minute. Unfortunately, I'll get that in my next report. I'll put that for you. But I will show you evidence, physical evidence, that the boys, the particular group of people that came into Santa, boys, the way they be hired them, Atangan Jipo himself, that's where the name Atangan Jipo be come from. Frundi, of all people, we need to support independence. This is if be reporter, maybe talking for radio, if you talk about TV, the printer for newspaper. So you know if you retract that statement. This boy them, he been a military people, them way Cameroon military, he be hired them from Douala, then come for inside their village, then come pretend say them being an Amber boy them. They make video, then send them for sacco them because they be that open this their county by county. Say any man for village, you fight for your own village. So then come to for they talk say them being an Amber boy, then they need weapon them. Now say then get legitimacy. Then go for inside Pinyin, call Pikin them for Pinyin, say me they can't join Ambazonia fighters them. That Pikin then come for they then call Cameroon military, they can enter for they then commit the Pinyin massacre. Now say the massacre for Pinyin be happen. But those people, they not be being Amber boys. They not get nothing to do with Amber boys. They were actually Cameroon military operative working under Atangan Jipo. Atangan Jipo, now some of them are a village boy them. He brought those people to carry out those atrocity against innocent students who just wanted to join the fight or join, because Ambazonia war is not just for fighters. We also have scouts. So most of those youths unarmed, they came around there. They came there with 2 trucks, get into the house where these guys have put those young children, and they kill them all. Some of them run go for inside banda, they shoot bullet everywhere, they kill them all. I don't see the video them. So I'll bring one of those video them and show one of those military men the way they be involved. As later on they be done come up for inside Santa, show themselves, say them being a Cameroon military people them. I'll show one of those evidence. So we also get this problem for Atangan Jipo, where they pose as Ambazonian fighters. Some of them na Cameroon na prisoners them and people there for waiting trial. Cameroon government informers them. We now Biafra people them. Honorable Azota, I'm live online. Good. Let me get back to you, madam. Okay. I'm on my show right now. Let me just conclude. I will get back to you, please. So, we get this problem for ground zero, for kidnapping for ransom. Now, a big issue where it done hit our people them very hard for their heart, and the need for live through with the pain, because they know very well, say the people the way they be behind the kidnapping for ransom and all those atrocities, Natan, Jipo, it boys them. They don't infiltrate our struggle. A loophole for our struggle, now the restoration forces them under Sako. They no get no vetting. Their supervisor them now a loose group where even La Republic they penetrate them. We don't see say even for instance, I don't want digress over, but no instances where within forces them when the restoration forces them, agent they don't enter but they carry out action them. They report the land they plenty. So when things happen, we must be very truthful with our people and very honest, so that they will be able to bear this pain of war and chaos that have come with this war, that is as a result of Paul Biya's declaration and Cameroon government violation of our territorial integrity. So we cannot hide things. We have a code of conduct. There is a line. We shall not accept anybody to be doing kidnapping for ransom in the name of Amber. If you are in ground zero, you kidnap anybody, innocent person. There are some cases that you can even think like people who are working for the regime. They are ferried into our territory to do campaign, and then they gather money and then they go back to Yaoundé. I will not come hard on our people who hold their property and ask them to send money, to send back part of that money. You cannot hide in Yaoundé and then you come and do that propaganda and go back. But in no case should any family member be harmed because his father, his brother, or his relative is in the CPDM. We cannot do that. We can't do that. In the Ambazonia Defense Forces, the Ambazonian Governing Council, it is clear. We don't just instruct our soldiers, but we say it in public because we have a command responsibility to what we say on social media. We take both responsibility, credit, as well as the right education to our people on the ground. You cannot go after innocent civilians. No, you can't. Before I go into what I will be presenting to you today that is happening in our territory, I want to take you to the incident that happened in Ekondo Titi. I will acknowledge that I have noticed the message put out by Yerima, the vice of Siseko Ayuk Tabi, and the whole hypocrisy behind that. We are allied. We are both working in collaboration. You know that we have carried out a real investigation. I'll play out some audios there. And you go out, you just go out there and lie. You just go out there and lie. For what reason? What is the reason will you lie about this issue? What reason? You think that in Kondotiti, there is anybody in Kondotiti who have a doubt in their mind about who carried out this attack? To save the revolution is not to lie about such attack, but it is to tell our people that this is not acceptable and make sure we punish the soldier who carried out that attack. Commander Ten Kobo is a good fighter. When he arrests Cameroun terrorists, Cameroun enablers, I call him to congratulate him. I tell him good job. If a commander of his do something bad, I will tell him it is a bad thing. Even if it was General Ifang, I will say the same thing. I will say the same thing. We cannot tolerate certain things in the name of our country, not even for independence. Dr. Chuayaba have made it clear. With kidnapping for ransom, he has made it clear. With attacks against our own civilians, we have made it clear, we have drawn a line. No, not in our name. Not in our name. We are here to fight against La République du Cameroun, not against our own people. We will not tolerate anybody who direct his weapon against our own people. We are not hypocrite. This is not politics. I know it be so easy for people, the way they opportunists, the way they don't come for this struggle for take advantage. They don't really get the heart for the people for them for just come out, cover the blood of these children like that. How can you be genuine fighting for the other ones that have Cameroon have killed, and then you cover up for this one? How can you say that you are here for the people? I'll play the video of what happened in Ekondo Titi, and I'll play the aftermath, how Cameroon government have come there and is terrorizing our people who are mourning for those children. Then I will go to the other topic later on. So these are the images from Ekondo Titi. I've seen Tapang Ivor also have that also write some stupid write up. What is that video? Tapang Ivor to that write some stupid write up. They try for talk say why I go condemn. Say La République they condemn their own soldier them when they carry out action. Why are the one condemn Ambazonia and their own forces the way they carry out this action? That is so bad. Maybe Tapang don't really know what this struggle is all about. Maybe he really don't know. This is what happened in Ekondo Titi. I will play the audio of our coordinator, Horace, a gentleman who is in the UK. We have had our spokesperson, Akonso Raymond, have put out a statement telling our people what happened. This was done by Amba. It does not define all of Ambazonian forces. This is a specific unit that have carried out this atrocity. We must reject it and make sure it doesn't happen again. We must reject it and make sure it doesn't happen again. It is not by covering up crimes that you think that the international community will not know what happens. By covering up a crime, you are partnering in that crime. You are also going to facilitate future crimes of that same nature. This is what happened in Ekondo Titi. But first, I'll play the audio from our coordinator, DDC of the Atlantic State, Horace. Make una hear.
Not be the first time this. Now just say at times things that the people that they focus their mind too much on northern zone because of some certain cabals where they don't exist for northern zone where they just cause chaos. Now other people they need pay much focus for southern zone for things that they happen. Last year 2020, Tenkobu, he nice personally be enter for that same school. He became two picking them. Now two picking them be killer last year. It been a serious problem.
So I will learn for day. At the time when Tenko will be carried out this same attack for this same school for 2020, the population will rise go against Amba Camden. Will try for suppress them. So other small villages they be catch Ambazonian fighter and go hand them for La Republique. For the enemy way they work burn their house. Because of that. So those way they want try to cover up this crime. Where all man for Ekondo Titi know it happen. When una see for their video, they talk say unknown, the chief them for they don't make a statement, talk say unknown gunmen. That same chief when the Cameroun government they ran Bonny Palace. They know say if na Cameroun government they talk and before when the Cameroun government burn their palace, they can't talk say Cameroun government it burn their palace. For this one they talk say unknown gunmen because the system they ran became fear. We no go live for a country where our own village people they fear we. All Ambazonian chiefs the way they in Ambazonia control area they are at liberty to say whatever they want to say. Of course, they are at liberty, but those who violate our sovereignty or partner with La Republique military will be arrested. But in terms of they can say what they want to say freely. So now the image in this way happened for Ekondo Titi. And I want when I see Pekin the way they can shoot them for inside class. Now people they are picking in this. When I come for inside school, from where to where they talk and for we will then call down for here for what it happen for day. The boy then come for day, they meet up picking them for no man don't know exactly how many of them come. But then see 4 of the way they carry gun. The one the way they enter for that class, then they 4 of them. But they be feeding more than that amount. From information and come, but no man no give a specific number because they talk, so when they talk say, hey, we see 4 they come for the way, now 4 the enter class, so one they be stand for the so people they not be certain about the amount of number of people they didn't come, but that one it be okay, it be natural. They even stop some of the picking for road. They want shoot some of the picking for road. The boy then talk say they say no, me they not shoot that one them. Me they not shoot that one them. Say they know them. So now people they know them. All man know them for day. All man know them. When I can't enter for inside class, open live fire with live bullet. At a time we would cry, baby Caroline. I also have children. I cannot support killing of our own children like this. Not in my name, not in Ambazonia. This is not politics. We are not blaming, it's not a blame game, it's human life. Dr. Cho cannot take it. If Dr. Cho can take it, I will not work with him. Efan cannot take it. If he can take it, I will not work with him. If this is the conduct of Amba boys, our people will not fight for independence. They will rather just be like that. But I'm here to tell you in Ekondo Titi that the boys who carry out this attack, they have committed a crime against humanity and against Ambazonia. And they will pay for their crime. They will pay for their crime. I'm asking Commander Tenkobo, arrest the commander in charge and show it to the public, because you are answerable to the Ambazonian public. You led a group who killed 2 children in this same school last year. This same school. If it is not a policy, I have given out time limit for Sako to come out and condemn this action, because Sako and Chris Anu have declared war against schools. They have come out to say that people should go and close school, physical school. How will you send the military to go and close school, directing them that life is not as important? We are fighting for independence. For what? To preserve life. Without that life, independence is useless. So with all the statement they have made, and they are the commander-in-chief of these groups takes their legitimacy from them. They have a command responsibility over this group. We have seen General Lucifer shooting people, civilians, stop people on the road, shoot their foot. Last time he shoot girl for Kumba Boya Road. Say they want to do lockdown for day. How you go do use live bullet against your own people inside civilian vehicle? You feel say the family for that Pekino will come up fight you like how would you fight the fight la Republic? They go fight you. You cannot do this. See Pekin Never School. Tapang Ivor, come and see what you are supporting. You want us to cover this up? Yerima, you are a family man. I know Yerima growing up as a gentleman. We go together in the same church, Baptist Church Ukwen. Yerima, can you support? You want to cover up this thing? Have you think about the family of these children? Or this is a politics for you? This have become a PR thing. It's a PR thing. Wherever it is, wherever popularity goes, that is where you follow. Wherever popularity goes, that is where you follow. This should never happen in Ambazonia again. Any Ambazonian soldier who lifts his gun against innocent civilian for no just cause other than self-defense, any Ambazonian fighter who kill a civilian like this should know that he deserves the capital punishment, because the impact of this type of action on our community will make them to reject their liberators, will make them to betray their liberators. It will destroy our prospect for independence and keep us in slavery forever. So this action is counterproductive. This action is against the will of the people. This action is against independence. This action helps La Republique. It does not help Ambazonia. Nobody should deceive you. We should say it clearly. We should say it clearly. This should not happen again. Nobody who want to cover it up. When you cover something like this, you know you will be responsible for the next action. Every Ambazonia fighter, we have put out a code of conduct. This is the reason why we are saying every force. People should not be in the diaspora just trying to claim groups just for glory, or because you want to run and go and negotiate, or you want to go and get appointment like Sako is promising people in his group. If you are taking responsibility for groups, make sure you are capable, you are competent, you have the dedication to follow up those boys to make sure that they stay on track. When they become emotional, they become difficult, because to fight a war is not easy. You will be there with them to guide them, not to mislead them. By doing so, you assure our population and those who are donating money that the guns we put in the hands of citizen volunteers will not become a problem in our state tomorrow. It is the right thing to do. You cannot be here saying you are fighting for Ambazonians. Then they kill Ambazonians like this. You come and cover it up. because you think that it will give us an advantage. You think, who are you fooling? You want to deceive America, who have CIA? You want to deceive the international community, who have gone down on the ground already. NGO are on the ground in Kondotiti. Some of you don't even know. They do one-on-one interview with these people. It will not be on the media. But the international community know what is happening there. The solution is not to hide our own bad things. It's to face them squarely and resolve them and make sure we can protect our own people. Now people that are picking this so. This killing of our own innocent civilian cannot happen again, cannot continue by our own boys. They should never do that. If all the leaders, see, anybody who can cover up this is not fit. Is not fit to serve you. You don't even deserve to listen to anybody who try to cover up this. Any human being who try to cover up this, it doesn't even fit for you to even listen to them. I will not. I will lose every respect for anybody who play games with the life of our people. Look at them. So look, you think if we don't condemn this, if we don't make sure that those who commit this crime are punished, that means that we are the ones behind it. Sako failure to condemn it shows that it is not lie that we are saying that he's the one doing it. We don't see General Lucifer for Sako restoration forces. He should shoot people there for their food, kill people there for road. The dark force will be getting for a cock. They will do the same thing for lockdown. Now we can go discover the force. We try for bring them back to their senses. I don't know what now which type of opium. They define the dollars upon dollars people that amongst we like Isobu for begin take and turn them against our own people. Why on it say ADF they do this type of crimes? Why ADF not they commit this type of crimes? Why? Why? When I ever see ADF take you gonna go kill civilian like this? When I ever see them because of any other thing say they don't violate laws? Any example? Any example? Quote me any example. There is none. There is none. This should never happen again. 10 combo. It is for your good to come and condemn this. Anybody who come to you to go and lie, that person don't love you. Come and tell the truth. Nobody will harm you. We need you to fight this war. You are a good soldier. The Expendable 100 is a wonderful group that we love. But if a commander have done this and you have done so before, and we know you did it before, apologize to the people. Say that you did not know. There will be a day for accountability. There will be a day for reckoning. But this should never happen. And you will expect that after our people they don't suffer this big blow, Cameroun government, they go even can pretend for they say the lane out the population. You go even prefer things that they will come, but they can protect the so as the Cameroun government too. They pretend that they can protect population than this. But they come for the Cameroun military. They come, but they can't catch people them instead. When I see them, they come, but they can't catch people them instead. Begin torture our mourners. People the way they cry for the death of this Pekin. Cameroun military can't instead catch them. They treat them like slaves. When I see them. Yeah, and they talk now. Hausa talk where they show say naturally mercenarism, janja wit.
Donc en tout cas ne si goro pas attaquer 6 heures yimdisi muzumay msel duna donc gisa warni kangana wi muzguma ide spécial donc da me tugadi anglophone ina goro pas attaque et fait différent wa me fa yike quand même donc da me tuna peu juste tala intelligent da so am fidi.
So naturally foreigner mercenary then that way Paul Biadango take am from Buhari, Sakoi Buhari. Naturally them for Buhari because they talk anglophone. We know say our our neighbor them for Cameroun terrorist forces them they go call an Anoso or they call an Ambazo. So the fact that the man call and say anglophone, it shows na surely Janja Widway Buhari dan already start support Mr. Pobia. They send their forces them they can't join them for fight in Ambazonia. So for add injury to our injury, for our wound, La Republic come again inside Ekondo Titi, can randomly catch people them, put them for ground, torture them. Simon Monzo, in the midst of all this, that way them be key baby Caroline if she don't quiet, then key baby Mata if she don't quiet, then key baby Tato, Brandy if she don't quiet. Now way he don't come can talk. Say we are tired of this war. We are tired of this war. You want peace. How can we have peace without justice? How can we have peace without justice? The reaction of the Cameroun military for come catch random people them, punish the same people the way they be cry the killing of those students them. It don't show we exactly say Cameroun present in our territory is the problem. We cannot accept the same problem. This war that actually show we so we are two different people. The way where the Cameroun government it use systemic killing, systemic burning of our villages. It don't show we say that rhetoric where they be the talk. Say we been at 2 cubes of sugar. Say now we can't join them first of all in the first place. As our parliamentarian they talk am. Say it be no be something where they do talk am, but a thing where they for their heart now a core principle right from their maker. The war it don't show we say will mean nothing for the eyes of Cameroon government. Now whether they kill our people them like sport, burn our villages them, behead our people them, cut our soldiers them, move their last. Mr. Monzo, we cannot go back to the piece of the graveyard that is called One Cameroon. We cannot go back to Northwest and Southwest. We will govern our territory because it is our right. We will live with our dignity because it's our right. We cannot go back to a country that have make sure that our own resources from Sonera to CDC, our people benefit nothing from it. That have made sure our roads are dilapidated, are destroyed, are left abandoned. Our credit unions, our banks, no credit, have guaranteed that every son and daughter of Ambazonia cannot succeed in that land. In a country where we are 20%, when you go to look for people who are seeking asylum or seeking for visa, Ambazonians are 80%, La Republic are 20%. No, we cannot return to that piece of a graveyard called La Republic du Cameroun, where their soldiers can come into our villages, in our cities, and do kale, torture our people, where our own identity, our own history as a state and as a people have been criminalized. Where to say you are an Ambazonian will become a terrorism, act of terrorism, secessionist and all those type of things. We cannot live in fire as was described that Nigeria is frying pan, Cameroon is fire. Mr. Monzo, we don't want that your peace. We want peace in freedom. We want peace to be who we are. We want peace that gives us full rights as a human being. Our full humanity restored. Our dignity restored. We cannot accept the presence of alien forces speaking French language within our territory. We cannot accept the presence of Cameroon administrators governing over our territory. We have gone through British rule, Nigerian rule, Cameroon rule. Now it's time for Ambazonia to be free. We don't want these strangers. We don't want these foreigners. It is our right to make that determination we have so decided to be free as a people, as Ambazonians, in our own God-given land. Cameroon should get the hell out of our territory, and their hiring of Simon Monzo will not work. He failed through the Cardinal Tumis AGC, and he will fail again. He will fail again. We are tired of Cameroon. We will not go back in a country that consider us as 2 cubes of sugar. We will not. That will beat us up. They have taken away CDC. They have taken away GCE board. They want to take everything away from us. We cannot allow it. We will never. So my fellow Cameroonians, we will continue to show you what this union with La Republique have brought us. Dehumanization, stripped of everything we have of our humanity. I want to take you now to Bangui, where Cameroon have unleashed hell, mayhem, where a young man called Desmond, who was an IDP, he ran away from a village, Tarenko. They call it Tarenko for inside Bangui. I'll bring up the video. La République du Cameroun. Then Chelsea, they come with this Muslim Fulani headsmen, where the Ranget and Bororo volunteer them. They can catch you, kill them. Now the video this. Now the man this. So the rank key, just yesterday, the rank key 2 people, and I might dead a lifeless body this. Now a woman this. Tomorrow young woman, they don't turn them into widow. Now Cameroon government, the terrorism this. Simon Monzo, we are tired of Cameroon terrorism. Phobia should end his terrorism in our territory.
Police they come broke door take you come out. They tell me say me about door. They come and ask me say the whole call. I say no. The big man like he come out outside. How they come out outside? The friend of the kids scatter house. They scatter our house. They don't see nothing. Even though I don't know where to find.
So now our poor people and this going about their normal day-to-day life. Cameroon military break into their house, carry massa, go shoot them for road, leave a lifeless body for day, they don't carry and bury him. This woman and the Pekin, we must have where they live their small life for some small village where they call them from Beng, we say, Teroko, the camp for day, they don't can catch you now, for place where they run them, maybe they live for they call them a lower weighty, they don't can move for inside house, go kill them. So other person the way they don't kill them already trade their body for Ntad Market, another one for Jindum Junction. 3 people the way Cameroon government they don't massacre them, keep them for day. When I see video footage is them how they bomb house in Bali Nyonga, they ran the burn them for over 400 villages and now. No man in no be safe for our country. Cameroon terrorism it be real. We start to fight these people that will rubber gun. Because we not allow such humiliation, such acts of terrorism to go without an answer. We have shoot them with rubber gun, wearing changshu. Today we are trying our best to buy weapons to fight back. And indeed, we are fighting back. We'll fight and bleed them until they will leave our territory. Like any other people who have fought for their freedom. Like the people of East Timor, like any colonized people, our own victory is certain. Just like the people who fought against slavery in America. They had nothing. Slaves had nothing. But they refused to accept to be less than human beings. Like the people in Haiti. We'll fight it out. We don't show them. We don't see the different way they make. When the military be professional, and he carry out raid. When I see the message with the Cameroon military don't get and they don't be stopped for Bali Road because of this attack. When they see this attack, no be bonbon. Thibaut Nagi don't come out, he don't talk for Cameroon. Cameroon government, if you continue this war, you go actually help Ambazonia state me come into life. Like we don't see how the European Union today, in their statement, they mention the support of people's right in this conflict. And the right of our people and the right of self-determination. So we're going to bring on all these things the way they come. Tomorrow for 5:30 p.m. Amber time, there will be a fundraiser for ACN television. That fundraiser will be through Zoom. They will share the links. I will share them also from my Facebook page and from my WhatsApp chat group them. But I don't want to make a specific appeal for now from my office. And I want me people them volunteer for help me for buy this gun the one need them. I need total of 6 gun them. So soldier they way either those graduate after almost 9 months for our mother come, he don't get enough training, he come on for come, he don't fight with General Ni, he don't fight with General Areke, he don't fight for all group them for the now. Very good fighter, very, very intelligent boy. First way he be done abandon school, he finish university, abandon his life for inside Douala, can't join fight. Can't join fight. He don't get full training now. Correct military training, he don't get our code of conduct. When I feel be sure say this type of soldier, when you go for there, he go make sure say we fight like Republic and they will protect our civilians very well. So all come community, I want for buy 4 gun. We already get people them for ground day already for inside Boyo, where they waiting. We get soldier them where they for the way I go can give them training, also give them our code of conduct where they waiting. You know find me go that way because the way we feel go now because will be overstretched. So I want back the community and everybody of goodwill across Ambazonia. Say when you want donate for this money for tomorrow, if you like what you are arrive at the talk and you don't follow me, buy me help me buy 4 gun game for the commander. Me go back with 4 gun them. If you not get money for gun, buy magazine. So when we donate tomorrow, we will not forget me also. When I give the money for Mama Wali or Lucas, when I tack it, they say for Capo Daniel, they go make sure say the money go for it go that part go buy that gun. Another commander they already way it already be deployed. He never get full training yet, but it already take ADF code. If you go carry out some action, I know go name the place with the Tigers of Ambazonia Robosco for day. They will then go some one action for day. He too, he would one install some camp around Menchum, some area for Menchum, one if you call the area name. I need it for give it 2 stick for Adam for wait to figure for you. So I need for buy 6 gun them. Any man way you don't listen for me. I beg, dip your hand for skin. If Sakodi come talk say me gonna shake money for buy rent for house. I don't come my phone it don't spoil. My laptop it don't get corrupt. I need to change it or another ask on money. ADF need to give you money. Governing council need to give you money. Now we remove money for our pocket. As a matter of fact, this contribution for this coming contribution, all we executive members then will contribute 500. They don't put them away. I even cry say build an floor for me for year. They say all man are 500 for we. So we must do our duty. Then what about Una? So I beg Una, say me Una help for this particular thing way for my heart because I know say that thing way it will work. We don't do the groundwork, then fine for this particular thing, then where it go on now. Make Una help me. Una put the money, Una hashtag me for the I will be very happy. Una take the screenshot, Una send it to for me. So that I might be happy with Una also. So for tomorrow, Mingman, miss 5:30 p.m. I don't know whether I go there or not. Because I guess some other engagement. Then maybe I will come for our general, our Supreme Commander, General Efang. If Wama talk something also, so for come they can talk something on behalf of our soldier for ground for Una, for motivate Una, make Una know the need way day for explain for Una the thing the way they go through so that Una go feel no. They had them block the road, they attack our mother base because we be tell Una say General Efang will be visit that area for Momo, for Salos on school them. La Republic they try for Caesar Moto do we get them. So they don't try for come, but they be in a trap, we don't compromise them. But they don't breach on part for our defenses for they almost launch on almost get some small advantage, but that outflank them in an ongoing situation in that we will take care of them. So I want to tell Una say I beg, make Una deep Una hand deep. We need the weapons them. We need for the prepare before December the one come we don't already prepare say it did for ground before December the one come January. Una hella we. Me all man shake skin for the boys then. I don't get some message. Make a check on before I sign out. If not, two way the wama. Okay, thank you now. We go continue tomorrow. She shake day. All man in place day. God bless you now. Ciao.